Okay, round 4. And this is 2 to the top there, but we had a match beforehand. So for the time being, blue have 1, red have 2. And as you say, the blue team is learning. They're doing really well now. Can red counter learn?
Well, I mean, the thing is that last push there was really, really good, but it does seem as if, red they fell into blue's earlier trap where they pushed to the point and did a really great job of it, but they stayed on the point. They didn't go any further. And, they had a minute. They really, really did need to push ahead and try and, pretty much force blue not to come out of spawn, because, that was a really nice recapture by blue to finish it off. And it's pretty much sort of the mirror of the, I believe, second round, because that was pretty much what red did on the second round.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, maybe red need to learn a bit as well. I feel from the time being, though, red have managed to take the point straight away, so that's good. That's going in their favour for the time being. But the other thing I think red was doing well last round is they got a teleporter up, and that was causing absolute havoc. It was really getting their spawn times up and getting their battlefield presence going. Oh, I'm just looking at Kerouac. This guy knows how to stab people. Wait, that sounds way more ominous than it should do. The thing is, though, he just knows where to go and who to stab, and heavies are getting absolutely punished for being at the front right now. This is the thing, he is team captain of the KJK, and he's for good reason. Look at this, blue team are back, and they're only a minute down, so they're doing pretty well.
Yeah, actually something that I haven't seen either team really do that much yet. I know it's a small map as well, so it's a little bit more difficult, but I haven't seen any scouts, go for bonk and then run past, because, like you mentioned earlier, last round there was a really, really good teleporter placement. There was no scouts attempting to go back to an enemy spawn to try and take anything out like that, because that's actually one of the most open parts near the spawn point.
Yeah, I hate playing scout on this map. It is way too small. There's no real safe havens to run to, no quite out the way hidey hole areas like on some maps you get, like especially up front here. This is almost completely different. Everywhere is dangerous. But anyway, back to the game though. I think red are coming back with this. They're trying to make a difference, and Chuck Steak finally gets rid of Kerouac there. And for the Steel League, the crits are staying. Oh yes, I do play TF2. People have seen me do stuff. I'm not the best of players. I can occasionally do something. But anyway, back to this game. But look at this. I think red are really coming back with a vengeance here. This is not, looking good for blue.
Yeah, I think really just the fact that, red have opted for 3 medics, it kind of proves, they were very, very dishonoured by last round, and they are coming back purely to destroy everything. And yeah, crits pretty much all the way through this map as well.
It is an army to ruin the world of red. Here's the thing. But yeah, that's what's beginning to look like almost the team with the most medics wins, and for the time being, actually that's what happened to blue again. They down to 1 medic again. You had 2! What happened to 2 medics? You're doing so well. But that's the thing though, I think I always find as an indicator of a really tight game between good players is how many medics do the team have. Here's the thing you've got to consider with this game, right? The reason why a team can push over to the enemy side is they've got more guys that are alive. Also, any that are injured will have to run back and find medkits and stuff like that, so they're not at the front. If you've got more medics at the front, just to keep the team alive and keeping their health up, you're going to make it much easier to push with. And that was a straight out red win there. They brought that back. Now, blue are going to have to do some, relearning again. Okay, round 5? 4? 5, yeah, 5, yeah. But here's the thing, games are going as well, so I think actually teams are quite equal. It's just, if you're trying to go for perfect quality, it's never going to happen. You're going to have to hope, try and get the best you can. For the time being, I think teams are pretty good. As we say all the time, if either of these teams was in a pub server, they just wreck everything.
Yeah, there's no doubting that, regardless of who's winning, blue and red are both still very, very accomplished teams, and I think the last round was definitely a win for the medics of red, really. Partly because this map is really, really stingy with its health kits. I mean, there are 4 health kits on this map, which, you know, compare that to Dust Bowl, which is like 1 billion, and they're all full kits.
Yep, that's the thing. That's one thing that I think we kind of forget to talk about on certain maps in terms of how good they are. Is, you know, what do they have in terms of ammunition and med kits? I mean, yeah, if you look at it, you got the are they 2 mediums or are they 2? I know there's 1 medium on one side, you got 1 small on the other, perhaps.
It is literally everything medium on this map. I don't think there's a full health kit or a full ammo kit, as far as I remember. Yeah, it is pretty much all medium, nothing but.
Yeah, medium health kit's not bad. But anyway, though, have a look at this, though. It looks like Blue tried to push in there, and again, just move away. But look at Red Team, they're still got their 3 medics. Blue are now trying to move in with 2, but I think it might be a little too late. And Altor BG, the most highest version of Rage. Personally, if I have a mouse problem, oh Jesus, Defcon 1 for me. Don't be anywhere near me, because the Rage would be so hard. I hate when a mouse goes 40.
My general rule for gaming mice is, if it's wireless, I don't want to know about it. I spent like 2 years playing TF2 with a wireless mouse, and oh my goodness, never again.
Yeah, no, seriously, I'm using a USB mouse right now from Microsoft. Seriously, Microsoft mice are the best. They're just affordable, actually pretty damn good, and they're Microsoft compatible. They're just going to work, you know, in any weather. You put it in like, yep, that's a mouse. Here's a picture saying what your mouse is. Yeah, okay, it's my mouse. But anyway, back to the game. That's about hardware. Red is still wrecking everything for the time being, and one thing I'm finding is that, you know, Red are up front. They're just generally making sure that Blue don't get out, and then they've got like a nice little medic, kind of like a triage center on the point. You've got 2 medics just roaming around there, healing up whoever comes near them. They just go wandering off again. I mean, that's an amazing teamwork right there. I mean, that's an excellent way to win this game.
Yeah, it is always, as well as that, it's nice to see the fact that Cerno is, at least 50% of the time, at least has 2 medics on him, sometimes 3, and that's just fun to see when, you know, you've got a heavy who is pretty much unkillable unless you have 450 damage all at once. It's brilliant to see that.
Yeah, I think that's called the Chozo effect, that is. I mean, if you've ever seen the video, search up Chozo, Ultimate Rage Ever, you'll know what I mean. But anyway, though, I think, okay, Blue's finally making a move on the point, but this is the point. The problem is that they're wandering on it a little bit, and Red's just always there. Yeah, this is the thing. Red Team is not dying because excellent healthcare for the looks of it. Oh, lazy douche using the back burner. Oh, I love back burner pyros. The greatest scumbagging pyros ever. I mean, people hate the Flodge, but for some reason the back burner is more hated somehow. And I think, is this game over? I think it is, and that was a whitewash. Okay, round 6, and ask you, shall we see, we are just scrambling the teams. I think there they go. Okay, that's going to disrupt the front lines a bit, but, you know, try to get this thing going now. Wait, 4 meds? Jesus Christ. Oh, God, no. Blue team. They are never going to die, ever.
Yeah, that was a scramble in the wrong direction, I think, for Red in that case. Although, saying that, they're really not having a hard time getting the point, even with 4 medics against them.
Well, to be fair, there's a bit of disruption. What happened was, because we scrambled the teams immediately, people got moved back and forth, so the initial rush out there, or the rollout, as it's commonly known in YouTube circles, is that it's, you know, it was kind of disrupted there.
The control point is being contested.
Now, for the time being, though, look at Red's still doing well. I would like to see what happens. For the time being, though, I think everybody's realising that medics are really good.
The problem comes, though, if one team gets a little bit over enthusiastic with the medics and then forgets to have anybody who can kill things. That is going to be, you know, there is a very, very thin line between lots of health and lots of death.
Yeah, I mean, I'm one of those people, I'm ashamed to say, I don't really like playing medic, partially because I just get into that, my talent is wasted on this team! And you know, it's like you Uber some guy, then runs to find ammo, like, oh, for fuck's sake. Or they just simply panic and don't know what an Uber is.
Yeah, usually you'll find it's, yeah, like on a standard Valve server or some random server, 2 a.m. in the morning, and the most decent guy to Uber is a spy who's called like Nintendo Kid 2004 or something like that.
That sounds like an awesome name, to be fair. But I know exactly what you mean by the mentality, though. And for the time being, though, this ain't looking good. Red is still owning the game. Blue, we scrambled teams. We did what we could. Maybe it was worse. This is the other thing. You have a revolution. You change the monarchy and whatnot, and then you get communism. It wasn't that good. And then you start singing "If I Could Turn Back Time," and it all goes wrong from there. But anyway, let's see what's going on with this. Oh god, no. But anyway, a minute on the clock, and again we're looking at another flawless victory here for Red. And yeah, Shaggy's fingers and thumbs, the new rabbit's foot of TF2. I'm just loving all this like backburner hate for the time being. I am one of those proper backburner scumbags. I just love it when that happens.
You would have thought that with, all the bitching about the back burner, someone would have come out with a Thompson and really screwed everything up because, hint hint, lots of medics, Thompson, yeah.
Yep. Oh, could you imagine a team of about 4 engineers running with Thompsons and short circuits? They'd be like, oh my god, bullshit, Valve, please nerf. Oh look at this, Blue are finally making a push. Oh Jesus! Really? 3 minutes? You got 10 seconds. Get on that point. And now you got to hold it for the longest of time. Oh jeez. Blue, you've got to put a stonker conqueror performance out now to win this game. But look at this. Okay, now here's the thing with Blue. They've got to be careful. Hold the approaches. Don't let them get on the point and panic everyone. That backburner pyro guy, he's just amazing. Like, I'm gonna run into the enemy, yay! But he's doing the job though. He's pissing off the enemy team, and he's just generally trying to go for those medics.
Yeah, that is one thing that can be said about Koth maps. It is great fun, especially when you've got areas like this with elevation that you can pretty much jump straight onto the point. Pyro is great fun because, at the least, you're going to put out a hell of a lot of damage, even if you don't necessarily kill anyone. They're going to have to run for kits or medics.
Where is Blue team? Oh, half of them died, I think. But where's the rest of them? This is the thing. And 6 seconds on the... Oh, jeez! Guys, where are you? And there's a heavy with a... That's a soldier with a... And there's the Uber. Nobody's actually capping. They're just on the point with Ubers. Oh, God. I need to take this back so hard. Okay, you've got a minute down. You can't do that again. Oh, all the stress. And one rogue demo man attempts to save the day for Red. Jesus, though, I'm beginning to reconsider, I think, our no Koth rule. I think we're going to put back in Viaduct, maybe for this reason. It is actually the most entertaining of the Koth maps so far.
Yeah, at the very least, you can do rocket jumping on this, and it's not derpy rocket jumping. I think that's one of the things where I evaluate a map. If you can't rocket jump, then nah, and that's why I hate Nucleus. Too many roofs.
Oh, all the roofs, Nucleus. Oh my god, can Blue get this back though? Down to a minute 20, but they've got to hold this for the entire game. This is going to be insane. But there's Shaggy. Oh no, it's Shaggy. Oh, nice shot there, whoever that was. Oh my god, who is that? Oh, that was... Oh, nicely done. Swift there is like, we need to make sure Shaggy's not a problem. I'll take out his medic. That should fix everything. And it kind of did help, really. I mean... Oh no. I think Red are coming in to call it in. But it's 49 seconds on the clock. Oh, jeez. I think... Can Blue win this?
No, I think it looks like Red now are pretty much just wiping the slate clean.
Shades on there.
It's going to take a miracle for Blue.
A Christmas miracle. Oh jeez, they're all over that point. And people, no, as engineer on it, you need to get on the point. You can't get off the point. And no, they disobeyed the rules, and there it goes with 20 seconds left on the clock. Oh boy, Blue gave Red a run for its money. That was an excellent last round. Excellently done, Red and Blue teams. Nicely done.